Yes, and we are live, and welcome to this wonderful conversation on a Sunday morning here for me. I'm in Newcastle in Australia, and my beautiful guest is in Queensland, Michelle. It's from the beautiful Harvey Bay. Oh my God, it must be gorgeous up there for you, Michelle, at the moment.
Well, the sun's shining. We've got a little bit of cloud cover, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit more rain. But yes, we're in paradise here.
Yes, it is. It is very, very nice up there. So, first of all, may I say welcome. I'm really honoured to be able to chat with you today. I'm really excited to get to know you as a person and your gifts and what you're offering for Sacred You, the HarmonyFest. So you're one of our readers, our online readers, and I'm really so grateful for that. So tell us, Michelle, let's just start off. Let's find out about who you are. Tell us who you are, the journey of Michelle, the life of Michelle, and how you got in to be a intuitive channeler.
Okay, thanks, Sophia. I guess that my background was from a very dysfunctional family, and to me, that's your training. You know, like you're here on this planet to do some training, and that was my training to find out who I was and what I'm all about. So I went on this journey of self-discovery, and I remember being sort of 8 years of age and thinking, who in the heck am I? And I don't really feel I belong here at all because everyone was so different. You know, I had a different, and I'm not saying that I'm special by any means, it's just that I thought there was something wrong with me, that I didn't see things the same way. So I actually was very bit down on myself because I wasn't the way people wanted me to be. And through a process of maturing, I realized that I could see things and feel things that other people didn't. And that scared me a little bit.
Sure.
And I didn't make that public knowledge.
Yes.
I kept that to myself, but it was very instinctive. And so I thank God for age and maturity and wisdom. And as I got older, I realized that I had something to offer, that I wasn't this broken person as such, and realized that I had something to offer. And as instead of pushing it away as being different and abnormal, I actually started embracing it. And through that process, I realized that I was given, I wouldn't even call it a gift, I was given some tools that would allow me to help myself and other people as well. And look, I'm still using those tools. Like it's almost like we never get there. It's a process of evolution. We just keep changing and evolving, you know, with the tools that we have and learning more about those tools. So to cut a long story short, I realized that with my friends and some of my family members, that I could actually see into their energy and feel into their energy and start giving them remedies. And I knew it wasn't from me because my human self was pretty limited. And this was knowledge that perhaps I hadn't even touched on with myself, Michelle, my Michelle self. So I realized that I was channeling stuff from a higher source. And through a couple of really wonderful meetings with some people who really knew what I was on about, and these were mediums and other clairvoyants that I happened to meet, told me more about what I could do. And so I just started falling into that.
Yes.
And as a result of that, because my training is, with all the harshness that happened in my life, and plenty of other people had suffered similar things too, I felt like this is my training. I had to encounter all this stuff in order for me to find out how to get over this and shift my energy into healing. So therefore, and understanding that now, I actually can help other people find themselves who are stuck and who can't move forward because of limiting or disempowering beliefs that they perhaps had through their childhood or different experiences through their life. And so I use my clairvoyant and channeling abilities, and there's some healing involved in that too, because I often see the beings that I work with come in and do some healing on people using symbols. and then I tell my client what's actually happening and what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm constantly getting information for myself as well. I get pulled up if I don't do the right thing as well. So by the beings that I encounter, that I'm working with. So, and there's a bit of clearing that goes on too. So if there's anything in that energetic field, energetic body that needs clearing, that includes on the physical, that will be dealt with as well, if they are able to. And I don't have control over what they do or say. The only control I have is when the client asks questions, and that way I can clarify for them. I ask to clarify something. Sometimes I can be a little bit cryptic, the beings I work with, but otherwise they're happy to clarify.
Good.
That's about it in a nutshell, Sophia.
Yeah. And but so much more than a nutshell. It's so much more. It's so in-depth, which is wonderful. And, your life must have been a very interesting journey that you've taken with this, and, to going for right at the start when you're discovering these tools, as you were saying, but not sure exactly what they are and how to use them, to right now that you can, not only help yourself, but help others. And stuff. So how can I ask, how are these tools been able to help you in your life?
Well, I came to a point in my career, I was working in the medical field for 37 years. And I came to a point where it's sort of, you realize that the medical model doesn't suit every person who is unwell. And because I was in that field, I felt like I was letting people down. Yeah, myself too. We don't tend to do a holistic view of people too much.
Yes.
Because of the system. The system is very limited.
Yes.
So I got really burnt out because I wasn't being my authentic self. That's the way I look at it.
Yes.
And wasn't using those gifts in a way, if you want to call it gifts, or those tools in a way that was productive.
Yes.
So my beings just said to me, leave. And that was quite scary. And I said, okay, well, that's very well, but you better provide income because I don't know how I'm going to survive after this, right?
Yes.
So it was sort of like, just have faith and trust.
Yes.
So I did. And I went on this search to find out also how I can heal myself of this burnout that I was experiencing. And I found EFT and tapping.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Amazing. We have an EFT tribe in our community. So, yes, absolutely.
Oh, look, I'm just blown away by tapping. It's like, and I wasn't expecting anything. I looked at it and thought, this is really weird stuff. And do I really want to do this in public? So anyway, I took that leap. I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I took the leap of faith and did it. And suddenly things were really shifting for me. And I thought, this is amazing. It's like seeing a really good movie and you want to go out and share, So I ended up doing that. So as well as having a business where I was being a channeler for people and seeing clients, then I also started incorporating teaching. I did a course in tapping and certain courses that provide the base to help you get out of your childhood stuff, and also money too. Money's a real problem for people too. We have,
totally.
Yeah, we have inhibitions about putting ourselves out there and getting more money or getting more prosperity,
Yes.
So then I started teaching my authentic self, or the authentic self course it's called, and that's on my website, and also Money Reset, the Money Reset course, and that teaches people to actually imbibe or trust that they have that power to attract prosperity, and not just in money, but in all things, In
all things.
So that's how I got out of my own head, so to speak, and got directed. And I knew then that this is what I was meant to do. And there's probably more in the future too, but at this point in time, I couldn't be happy with what I'm doing.
Good. And I just want to honour you for that.
Thanks.
Honour you for what, first of all, to following that guidance to get out of what you're doing, that wasn't serving you, and to really, to really get into what you are doing. And look at the way that it's helped you and changed you, like changed your life, which is really wonderful to know. And, and you're in a really good space too in Harvey Bay to live that lifestyle, to love what you're doing. So Thank you ever so so much, Michelle, for sharing that. Tell us now a little bit about your readings. Let me have a look. Now, HarmonyFest, can you believe HarmonyFest, for everyone who's watching us, is just 3 days away. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sorry, Michelle, but I'm excited. We have been planning this for, I don't know, however many months. And can you believe it? It's now here, 3 days away. Really, really excited. Now, you're available for 3 of the days, not Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here in Australia.
Yep.
For everyone who's watching, whether it's live or the replay, do click on the links below. 2 links. First of all, come and click on the link and register for HarmonyFest at sacredyou.love, because then you'll get all the information about what's happening in all our masterclasses and our readers and our virtual stall holders. We've got so much to on. That's why it's so exciting. And then also click on the links for Michelle's reading service and check out the times and book in, schedule a booking, because you never know what's going to come out of it. But can I ask you, Michelle, what can people come and see you about? Like, what type of people are best suited to see you? What questions or anything like that?
Really, it's anything.
Anything?
Really. It may be just sort of questions about, relationships or career or health, things like that. Or more intricate things like, what's my purpose here? What am I not doing? What should I be doing? What are my energy blocks? How can I get over them? It's really, all my training was finding who I was and what I was capable of doing and what my path was. And that's my training through all that stuff that I had to go through. And therefore, that's what I offer other people. It's sort of a direct reflection of that. The struggle that I had to go through, I attract those people who want to get over their limitations, really, and who want to feel empowered and want to know what their true and rightful path is. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Oh, well, wonderful, and thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I said I'll certainly be trying to book in a time with you either during HarmonyFest or afterwards. And stuff. It just depends on how many bookings you get and when I can fit in. So for everyone who's watching, do get in soon, right? Because I really feel that Michelle's going to book out. So love it. I'm also loving checking out your website as well while we're talking. So before we leave, Michelle, is there anything else that you would like to share about your reading services and what can people get out of them? What benefits are they going to experience?
Well, most of the feedback I get, I have to remain impartial because most of the feedback, because I'm really not in there. Okay.
Yes.
I just let my
you're
guides
channeling.
take over.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've had really good feedback, which I always want to do a Toyota jump over because I get a real buzz out of hearing people get a positive response. I just think that I just feel really honoured to do this sort of work. And I don't know what else to say, Sophia. I think that people get it. Some people I can't help. There's some people I can't help. But if people are really looking for a way to get out of their situation, to step over their negative beliefs about themselves, then I can do something. I can't promise a silver bullet, but I can certainly help them help themselves. So I'm not there to provide, instant relief. I'm there to say, okay, this is what I'm getting to tell you, that you could find your way out of that situation. So, and people often they're at a point where they've tried a lot of things and I get to see them and they try it and I get really good feedback from that. Yes, it works, or blah, 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 whatever their response is. Yeah, so I get very happy about that.
Good. And thank you for sharing that. And again, I heard you, that you're honoured to be able to do this for other people. And I really get that. And we're honoured to be able to support you and that providing this service for HarmonyFest and for the world. So let's get you out there to the world so people can really come in and just, if anyone's got any questions, if you need some guidance, then sometimes it does help to ask others.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you've got someone like Michelle who's a channeler and can tune in intuitively and seek that guidance from the higher realms that isn't blocked by all the stuff that we're caught up in this 3D world, it makes such a big difference. So thank you ever so much for joining me today, Michelle. I'm really looking forward to HarmonyFest in 3 days' time. If you don't know about HarmonyFest, again, click on the links, sacredyou.love. You'll find out all about HarmonyFest. And if I haven't quite told you yet, it's in 3 days' time. People are going to get sick of me saying it, and then tomorrow it's 2 days. No, but right now it's 3 days. Really looking forward to it. So thank you, Michelle. Really, really thank you. And let's have a wonderful HarmonyFest.
I'm sure we will. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sure we will. Okay, thank you.